Alex, hi, welcome in. How are you? Let me see. I hope all is well. All right, just getting all my setup and stuff sorted. Sleepy, playing Pal Worlds. Pal Worlds looks and sounds so fun. I haven't yet jumped on the Pal World bandwagon, but I probably will at some point. I see that as being the sort of thing I'd do. I feel like it'd be the sort of game. But Sleepy is good. Gas, good morning to you too. I hope you're doing well. Pal World's awesome. I really like. Oh, yay! I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I've been mentally mapping out an evil Stardew run and what that would look like. I was looking yesterday, but by that I mean I was sleeping. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. If my stream is cozy enough to like fall asleep to, then I don't know. I must be doing something right. Or very, very wrong. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But that's I used to fall asleep to sleep streams all the time. It's like Ark, but your animals do more than just attack each other, right? They'll actually cook and do chores and whatnot. Aw. Yeah, what was I gonna say? You really can just make them work mules, it's great. That sounds fun. That does sound fun. Let me make sure that oh, before I do anything, come to think. Let me make sure my... Okay, that's all working nice and fine.
Kevin just subscribed. This is a subscription test.
Oh boy. Oh look, Kevin just subscribed. Who's Kevin? Pal World, if I'm not mistaken, is one of those games where it's like free to start, I think? Or is it a game that you buy? That you just kind of buy up front and all that good stuff. Kevin's subscribing all the time! Yeah, what's up with that? He's a very loyal subscriber. Okay. Where's my video device? Okay, yay. You buy it once and that's it. That's great, actually. That is pretty great. Draw me a tarot card strip. Ooh. Let me, tarot card. Guess, let me get a deck out. Let's do the, ooh. Let me pick a deck that I haven't done before. I have so many books. Consistency! Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, Guess, it has been so lovely to have you here, and you show up every day, and you're very, very sweet and nice, and you've been really and truly a lovely, lovely member of the community. Ooh! I know this is probably going to come across as a little bit of a girly deck, but I love this deck. This is the Fairy Tarot deck. I don't think I've pulled a card. I don't think I've pulled a card from this deck yet on the stream, so we'll do that today. The art is really beautiful. It's very I don't know. Hello, Eos, Gas, and Alec. Oh, Dart. Hi, happy evening time zone. I think it's like evening for you where you are. I'm pulling a tarot card for Gas out of this beautiful deck called the Fairy Tarot. I love this deck so much. It's like buried under all my other decks, so I haven't been using it as much. But maybe we'll make this, I'll leave this out as like the deck of the day. So this is a card for Gas. Look how, also, these are the cards are huge. It's so funny, like reviews, like there are reviews online that are negative, but I love having like really large cards. One, you get to see the art in detail, but another, it's nice. Dart! Darling. Oh, okay, that's adorable. That's kind of adorable. Aww. Fido, hi! Welcome in, Fido. How are you? I hope work is treating you nicely. So we will start Minecraft momentarily. But this is Gas's card. The card is the Five of Winter. The art is really, really beautiful. I'll just kind of zoom in a little. Oh, it's like, oh, the card is so glossy. It's reflecting my Minecraft. But this card, and this is great because I don't have the information is right on the card, so I can just read it. It says, walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. So I think this card is trying to protect you or tell you something. Hi, Jart. Jart is such a great name. Dart, you're an honorary member of the J Club. We all have J names in HK's Discord, and it's pretty fantastic. My favorite thing now is, like, Kisnall keeps finding these letter J, like, reels and posts that are like, person whose name starts with the letter J does blah, blah, blah. Ooh, okay. Okay. How do I not have Peepo Shy? Wow, I am really not a cool Twitch channel. What's up with that? Alright, we fix. And then let's get a card for Dart now. So Dart wants a... I'm going to do Fairy Tarot as well, I think. Just because it's such a lovely deck. And Dart, this art is just magnificent. Like, look at how pretty that is. This is the back of the cards. So this is a card for Dart. Okay. Give me one moment. Just cleaning house. Dart, here's your card. Ooh. Oh, I love this card. Okay. I like this card. The fairy on it, to me, just looks like Anna Kendrick. Like, does anyone else see that? Any Anna Kendrick fans in chat? My husband loves Anna Kendrick. Like, he will watch anything with Anna Kendrick in it. I like Anna Kendrick too. I think she's very, like, fun and just... She's so pretty. Anna Kendrick or the fairy or both? Anna Kendrick is very pretty. Yeah, I do agree. She's a very, very beautiful human. Nine of Spring, Dart. Both, aw. Cute. Aw. No, she's pretty. She's cute, too. So, Nine of Spring, Dart, your card is protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, and environmental conservation. Environmental conservation. So, wow, both of your cards seem to be like, they're very like protecting your energy, protecting your space. I wonder what that... Something's in the air. We keep saying something's in the air without going into, no politics, no anything, but things are wild. And then yesterday, anybody in the United States experienced that Verizon down? Like, so we use Verizon, and our phones, we had no service for more than 12 hours, so the bulk of the day. And that's a really scary thing because, like, my husband works, he's an hour drive away, so it meant we had no way of contacting each other, and he actually was like sending me messages that fortunately weren't like too urgent, but like I just never received them. But it did hit the in a case of emergency. I hate both of the huge carriers in the state. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, the Verizon was down, and it made like international headlines, like, because I kept looking it up and they have not given an explanation. And that's the scary part to me, is like, just say it was DNS, just say it was a server went down. Say like, oh, Frank's computer went down and that was the server storing all the like network. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd rather just hear, okay, the system sucked and we're gonna fix it, than nothing. Like, it's like, okay, we're up and running, it's fixed. They haven't like explained it, and I think that's a little, I don't know. In this climate, I think it's really irresponsible, because a lot of people keep jumping to the possibility that it was like a cyber event, like a cyber attack. And I don't know what to think, and I'm not gonna go off the tinfoil land, and I'm not gonna let myself get carried away. But an explanation would be assuring. And then on our end, we don't live in a neighborhood, we just live in the woods. But the other people who happen to live in the woods, it's just been a little bit wild. Like, we keep hearing dozens of dogs like howling in the middle of the night. and just lots of activity. And you know, we're in an area where there's lots of hunting, so there's lots of gunshots, but like all of that has like increased, and we'll like I'll hear gunshots at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So it's just, things are just weird right now. I actually switched to Boost. I have about the same service for a fraction of the price plus no spam calls. Oh, that's nice. That's tempting. That's, yeah, because Verizon's expensive. I mean, we have it because it's what's available. But oh, Monkus. It's all good though. We're good. I mean, I don't know. Okay, when last we left off, what the hell were we doing? Oh, we were exploring. So I was food gathering. We're in this weird perma, like, gray. Like, it's not bright out, which is really cozy, but also just kind of eerie. I don't know what event is eventing right now. Okay, we'll just grab, I think this one's prepared. Get more seeds planted. Okay. Wow, so that first haul wasn't super fruitful, which is okay. That is okay. I'll put those away. And then I'll make one little bread. Rukuka Fairy, hi! Oh my gosh, hello, how are you? I loved your, the recording, the music project that you posted in HK's Discord. I don't know, I'm so sorry I'm blanking out. But I really enjoyed listening to that. You've got some really serious skills. Like, that was pretty awesome. You have a legendary Pokemon Virizion, but I heard it was expensive for sure. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, for those who don't know, Rukuka Fairy is also like a wonderful, I don't know what your title, like, do you call yourself a producer, producer / arranger / mixer? There are lots of things, and I want to make sure that I'm using the one that you prefer. But really good music, like a lot of skill there. It was very, very impressive. Alright, so I just want to know why the sky is so gray. Like, oh, what the heck? Why are they in the water like that? Is that normal? Is that not? Oh, Minecraft never. Producer composer. Okay, awesome. Aw, my husband and I both have degrees in music composition. He does more of the electronica. Like, my experience with electronic music and music production was, all composition majors had to take, the electronic music class. So we all had to, like, produce a song or a track. So I did that, and then I've done some, like, editing manipulation. My husband has done the real deal. Like, he's done the, Audition and Logic Pro, and he has an album out, which I'd love to share, but I can't share it because it's associated with his real name, and I don't want to dox either of us. But he does the really, like, awesome stuff, too. My composition is mostly for acoustic musicians, for live performers. I do a lot of, like, choral composing. Actually, 2 years ago, do y'all remember some of my older, like, Dart may remember, I was composing a Requiem on Twitch. And it's still, like, in progress. I have, like, 5 movements down. I think I started the DSE today. I haven't finished it. But the idea was that I was going to try to submit it for publication with the gimmick that this was composed live on stream on Twitch, of all things. But, so we do composing. We've done composing streams in the past. And we've got some other composer, producer, arrangers as well. I do, yes, and you also derp around making Red Octagon music. Well, it's... I think he posted, like, a copy pasta that was, like, Red Octagon has 8 great sides. He gets banned from chat sometimes, so I set that to music. But I set it for, like, church choir. I'd love a music stream or even just a section occasionally. Yeah, I mean... I may have to... I think that'd be a lot of fun. Ooh, look at that. It's so pretty. It's so eerie. Like, what's going on? See if the light comes up. Yeah, we should definitely do more music streams. Like I love playing Minecraft, I really do, but there's something really awesome about like doing music. The sky is the limit with you. Oh, when I started making music, I wanted to be a movie score composer. I did years of orchestration before moving to electronic music. Well, it's good to have the skill in both. Like being a good orchestrator is necessity. I've done soundtrack scoring, so I was a musician. I was a violinist for soundtrack scoring, which, by the way, is like one of the coolest music jobs ever. And I miss that so much. I wish I could get back into it, but like if you're not in California, like if you're not in or near like the Hollywood area, and there's nowhere, like I happened to get a job like that because I happened to live in an area that had a small studio that was producing films, and they were hiring professional musicians in their area. So I auditioned for the violin, got in. I was one of, I think, 5 or 6 violinists because it was a small orchestra, small ensemble. But it was super fun. Like they'd keep us all day. You know, we were paid by the hour, but then they also fed us like lunch. They'd order like Jimmy John's or something or other, and so they'd feed us and we'd all hang out. But do you all know how film composing? It was fun. Hopefully we get some music streams too. You know what? If there is a demand for it, absolutely, absolutely, we should do that. Don't limit yourself. The void is your limit, and that's never ending. That's a good way to think about it. I just listened to it as some lo-fi upbeat vibes. Yeah. Aw, that sounds fun. Yes. So here's what they do. So for the film, it is so dang cool. So we were in a small studio, and I think I call it an orchestra. It was really just a small like chamber group. It was, I think, no more than 20 players. A lot of them were like my peers. Gotta head out. Have a good one. Fido, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out as always. I really, really appreciate just your company and your presence in chat. So here is so we'd be in the studio, and you know we'd have the conductor in front of us, and then behind the conductor, the film with a timer, and a clicker. So the conductor would follow the beats of the film, and we'd follow the conductor. But we would see the scenes playing out as we were playing, and that, oh my god, that was so magical. That was so much fun. Like I was doing, I forget the name of the movie. It is out. It is a movie that's out. It's small, very like small, medium budget. It's like art film. It was an art film, but it was like a thriller piece. So it was like all like high octane and action, and that was, I remember one of the scenes. It was so cool. Oh my god, it was so much fun. And then they would do things like we would like stretching the beat, or that we had to follow simultaneously the conductor who's following the film and also watching it to get a sense of how because they wanted people who could keep up with that and who had the flexibility to do something that was a little different. Like it wasn't just, you know, you're following the baton, it's you're following multiple cues. And if I'm not mistaken, there was also a music producer. The person who was going to be producing all of that was saying, hey, this came out right, but there's an imbalance issue, so we need this section redone, or stuff like that. Like, I've done a lot of recording stuff, and with both major and small labels. Because I was a performer. I was a full-time performer. Both my husband and I were, but it's fun. It can be so hardcore, though, because this one wasn't too bad. This one was like 9 hours of recording. And I still like think about that. Like as I've mentioned, like I have chronic pain, so like for me, I can't really hold my violin more than an hour without my shoulder flaring up. Which is why I've been playing more cello than violin, because the cello just gravity takes over, so I can kind of, you know, I'm a trained musician, so when I practice, I'm super focused, so I'll go for hours. Taking like short stretch breaks and stuff, but my brain will be laser focused on what I'm doing. But that's hard to do if pain is getting in the way. But anyway, all that aside, it's a blast. It is such a blast. My favorite though was when I recorded for one of my favorite studio recording memories was recording for the album that did get nominated for the multiple Grammys that year, the year it came out. That was fun because we were given a list, the performers were all given a set of specific instructions. And, you know, when you're a performer, especially a classical performer, there are high standards for presentation. Like, you need to look like, as for vocal performance, there were requirements for, like, how you do your hair, the way their hair is supposed to frame your face. Like, there were even makeup requirements. That stepped up my game as far as, you know, not dressing like a nerd. Back in my early 20s. I don't wear wet makeup because I have too many like skin conditions, unless I have performing gigs that are mandate like a makeup whatever. But I'm not a, I don't know. Makeup's expensive. Anyway, tangents aside, but that recording for the vocal was so refreshing because they were like, you need to be wearing PJs. Like they actually said PJs because they want it to be a certain shape, and they needed to be made of a certain like 100% cotton because that's like the quietest fabric. They wanted something that didn't like crinkle or make any noises, and then they gave us directions for like when we're mic'd. So for singing, you can't close your mouth all the way because of the lip smacking that starts at the beginning. So they tell us to just leave your mouth in a neutral, open position. And then when you get ready to breathe, you breathe on the vowel shape that you're about to come in on. You breathe very, very quietly, and then you begin singing from a mouth open position. So it was a process, but it was so much fun. And those ones were a little bit more insane because, okay, I have to see if the pillagers are still swimming. They're not. Oh, poor little, the little armadillos down there. I could probably rescue them, but, let me check on the wheat farm. But that was a lot of fun. That was actually a really good time. Armadillo's definitely our ground type. That thing is dying in the water. Oh, yeah, you know what, let me go. I'm not getting a lot of wheat yet, but getting a lot of seed. Maybe I should just kind of wait, give this a few days to really just fully yellow out. Comfortably Lost, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I have life is treating you, kindly and well, and did you get your coffee? I actually haven't had any sip. My tea is just sitting next to me. I'm, getting distracted by chat in a good way. Okay, 6. Ooh, we can make 2 breads. 2 loaves of bread. This guy is a Pokemon expert. It's not a status quo is met for now, though. Aw. 1 hopper, 1 chest, 1 armadillo, and 5 blocks. Unlimited dog armor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, you know what? Let's go, let's just go rescue him. Because why not? Oh, they like the spider eyes. Okay. But that's for breeding them. Okay. Oh, shoot. I hear you. I gotta build a pathway for myself. Back up. Alright. Come on, little buddy. Shoot. Come on. Oh, he needs a path, too. Okay, he also needs some dirt underneath him. There we go. Alright, you good? Look, I saved him. This is what we're doing. Okay, great. Alright. Poor little guy. Okay, we saved him, everybody. So, the next thing we want to do is maybe make him a cute little enclosure. What do we think? Let's, yeah, come on, buddy. Oh, he's so cute. Who the heck is he? Oh, he's, come on, buddy. Alright, so let's make a little fence. Ooh, let's do the I'm so sorry. We need okay, 2, 4. Okay, so I need a bunch of sticks. Oh, I had so many already. Okay. This is fine. Fence. Okay, just one gate, and then the fences. Well, we've got a new pet. Okay. Just type in fence, it's faster. Okay, come on. Okay. That should do. Alright, come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Oh, dear God, come on, come on. There we go. I don't know what entirely we'll use this little thing for, but now we have it, so we may as well make the most of it. So let's get our gate right there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Welp. Okay. I'll get one more thing built. Are you proud? We saved the little armadillo friend. Okay. We saved him. And now we've built him a little home. So now he can be all happy. We can look at breeding too. No! Go! Oh my God! What? There we go. Now he can't get out. Isn't it satisfying to learn the crafts? It really is. It really is. I like doing that because it ends up just being, just a little faster. Let me see. Here, we'll put the flower back down. I usually do have a system of doing 2 gates with a little path, but he should be good. Okay. Slowly but surely, this will this will yield more It's such a very, it's a very like Stardew coated little farm. So we're, our aim right now is just to obtain a lot of food. And get distracted by cute animals in need of rescue. I don't want to go around slaughtering chicken. Not right now. But our coal supply is pretty decent. Buck, buck. Our coal supply is pretty decent, but I think it'd be worth it to just grab some more. Just for the sake of having. Okay, so just kind of raid the mountaintop. Oh, we could fill this in. Why not? Lots of copper. Copper is good. Just make sure that I know how to get back. Okay, this is the cue to put some torches. Okay. I'll put a torch like right here for good measure. So I don't think I've been out this far yet. Did you fill in a stone hole with cobblestone? Yes. Alright. Let's keep going. Fairy based. I'm confused. What's going on? I don't get it. Hey! Wow, okay. It pays, exploration is a feature of life. Look at that! Iron! Something aesthetic, something in my world, though. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately. It's exhausting. Okay. Cool. Let's head back up. All of these are like potential for great mining. What the heck is that up there? More chicken. I want to take a tea break. I have not had my tea, and I don't want my tea to get, like, cold. Ender, good morning! I hope you're well, too! That is a very cute emote. I noticed Restream's chat does not let emotes, animated emotes, do anything. So I'm glad that I've just got Twitch chat open. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. I really do. Alright, let me... Okay. Perfect. Got full diamond greer and a little potato farm in my... Oh, yay! Oh my gosh! Little potato farm. That's awesome. Potato is great. Potato is so great. you're like playing a hardcore world as well. Yeah. I understand why a lot of people wouldn't want to. But I like it personally. I enjoy hardcore, and of course, you know, when I game over, especially to stupid things, it's kind of like, oh well, that sucks. But like, I don't know. It's a very chill. Streaming is a very chill time, and then this is all very chill. It makes you appreciate. It makes you appreciate the time you have in the world, because you never know when that nether lava's gonna get you. I'm just being silly, but also Fletcher and Toolsmith leveling up. Oh, yay! That's awesome. Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, something in my experience, just playing hardcore, is the hardest is just starting out, and then it gets easier the further along you are in the hardcore world. It really does get easier once you've established a base. Nether lava and skellies, yeah, that, I think my most deaths, in the beginning, I kept, like, dying to creepers. Like, I kept dying because a creeper would sneak up on me, and I just didn't know. And then skeleton sniping is such a real thing in this game. Full health. Actually, just want to, and now it's, oh, the deaths are just random. My last death, yeah, it was it was a skeleton. I was overwhelmed by a skeleton. By skeletons. I did, in our last stream, I took on 3 zombies and lived. So I'm proud of myself there. But we've got an open mine. Let me actually just... Right here. I was able to collect... I can't collect that gold, sadly. But I was able to collect a bunch of diamonds out in this area. And that was really fun. Like, this was really awesome. My favorite thing is, that there's this amethyst. There's an amethyst geode just, right up here. Yeah, potatoes are a good... Ooh. Potatoes are a good food source. Next up, I have to adventure a bit for some things. Just gotta make a compass and lodestone. Yay! Yeah, there's sugarcane around me. Let's just grab some of this while we're here. It's so musical when it's all mined. We were just talking about music. Okay, I hear zombies. Alright, so we're good. Alright, let's head back. I should actually get to bed. Vibe! It's so musical. It's so musical. Alright, what did I get? Only 2 pieces of calcite, but I got 2 amethyst shards out of that. Tea is so good. I'm in the middle of a frozen spruce forest. Need to get out and find some other stuff. When you say frozen spruce forest, do you mean like winter? That happens to have spruces the main? That's pretty cool. I love the RNG of like the world generation. I update my husband on the kinds of stuff I get up to in Minecraft, so he's like, well, if you got like these kinds of games, you would really like... He's also trying to get me to play more frequently Binding of Isaac, because that's like one of his games. And I have played it before. and I've gotten to like the first boss, the mom boss. I think I've gotten to the heart as well, and that's about it. But you're saying like with the RNG, yeah, very cold biome. Need to place torches on my farm water, so it does. Whoa, that's so cool. Okay, I had no idea that if you plant a farm in the, I mean, that makes so much sense that you have to keep it warm. Oh my god, that's awesome. All right, let's get a tarot card for Comfortably Lost. I've been using this Pharaoh deck. Fairy Tarot. I said fairy and tarot at the same time and it came out as Pharaoh. It'd be cool to have like a fun like Pharaoh, like ancient Egyptian deck, but I'm sure there's one out there. I know there's like the Thoth, there's like a Thoth deck, but anyway, this is the Fairy Tarot deck. The art is really beautiful. So, Comfortably Lost. Ooh, jumpers are really strong. So a jumper is a card that literally jumps out of the tarot deck. Those are the ones that really, really are like, I have a message. The Fae is not something I've... Yeah, no, I hear you. Oh, well, the jumper is, you got Dart's card, the Nine of Spring. Like, I just drew this card. I don't know why it jumped out. Like, I shuffled really well, but... So the Nine of Spring, so everybody's getting messages for protection. Like, what is in the air? What is going on? Stay safe, everybody. Anyway, the Nine of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. And environmental conservation. Comf, I was saying that this card, the fairy on this card, looks a little like Anna Kendrick. So we had a really brief, we all were like kind of gushing about how pretty Anna Kendrick is. But you got the Anna Kendrick card. But it jumped out at you, so I don't know. Maybe it means you're going to meet Anna Kendrick in your future, you and Dart. Maybe you're both going to meet her, like, at the same time. Sorry, I'm going to stop being weird. Oh, I remembered a question I wanted to ask. Ask away! Haven't gone to the Nether yet, wanted to do some enchanting first, so need books. Yeah, I really want to... I really, really, really want to... I really want to, do some enchanting as well. Let me see. Ooh! No! Chat... My chat's going away. Let's see. Isn't that, Alexandra Daddario? Alexandra Daddario. Ooh! No, the art about the deck, it's okay. So, it's Radley Valentine wrote the guide, and then the, illustrations are by Howard David Johnson. So those are the names here. And then Kempt Alex asks, how do artists decide their suits? Because they definitely do not seem to be static suits. Yeah, so that is, first and foremost, that's a brilliant question, Alex. It's entirely subjective to the artist and the writer. And what's really cool about that, especially, like, I have a, are you ready for this, everybody? I have a Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think we have some Buffy people in this chat. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer tarot deck. This was a Christmas gift from, I believe it was my sister-in-law. One of my sisters-in-law. And the artist chose the suits completely based on, like, the world of Buffy. So, there are the scythes, the chalices, the stakes, and the, let me find the fourth one, because I don't entirely remember, and the pentacles. So some of it remained the same, because, Buffy was kind of a witchy show back in the day, so some of it, but, like, the scythes and the stakes were, like, weapons that were used. So, yeah, honestly, Alex, that's a really good question, and it just depends on the theme. Like, so the writer and the artist will choose a theme for the deck. So, with this fairy tarot deck, it's all nature related, so the suits are spring, summer, fall, and winter, and they're associated with respective elements, like, I think spring in this one is fire, summer is air, I want to say that, autumn is earth, and then winter is water. I think that's the way it does it. I'd have to go back in the book to determine specifically what each of them are. They're all based loosely on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which has, like, the cups, the coins, pentacles, and swords. Yeah. Cups, coins, pentacles. Wait, coins and pentacles are the same. I'm sorry, I meant wands. So coins / pentacles are the same. So cups, pentacles / coins, wands, and swords. So those are your 4 basic ones from the Rider-Waite. And then what an artist will do is they'll take something and go, well, in the world that I'm trying to create, so like the Buffy world, we want these, or like the Wicked one, you know, it did the same thing but had like brooms and what else? I forget off the top of my head what it had. So every artist just kind of picks and sticks with a theme. Some of the decks I have, like my mermaid and my owl one, just use the traditional Rider-Waite Smith names, like the cups, pentacles, swords, wands. But then sometimes they'll change it up a bit, or they'll do really cool stuff like that. But yeah, the Buffy one was kind of fun to receive because that was given. I got that as a Christmas gift when my husband and I were like going through the Buffy show. It's a fun show. It definitely, when you watch old shows, you do have to watch them knowing the time period, because a lot of those episodes naturally did not age very well. But if you can keep that in mind, it's often a good time. And some shows are so much worse than others on that front, but I don't know. I have a blast regardless. If you are into Soulsborne Tarot Card, there's an artist called Gons who did an Elden Ring inspired. Okay, that sounds really awesome. That would be really, really fun. Because that world, I think, really would lend itself to a tarot. I haven't played vanilla since 1.12. The random pillager patrols are annoying. Oh no, they're everywhere. They're so frequent. Like, I keep spawning them. Every Java world that I have spawned, that's 3 so far. Hey, we're on day 30. Everyone has had, like, pillagers. And so that's been, yeah, I agree. They're very frequent. Okay. Oh, shoot. No, too early. Trying to just, so my goal right now is I'm kind of prepping for the Nether, because I would like to do more stuff in the Nether, but, I do agree that, as so many of you rightfully said, that before I, go raiding that fortress that I spawned near. Ooh, Comf, do you want to see? I don't know if you're still around, but if, I did actually get to the Nether successfully, so now I'm just kind of grinding for stuff. But I spawned near a piglin fortress thing, so I could show that to you, but I'll just kind of safely show you. Yeah, the idle game I play has swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. Yeah, so that's the traditional Rider-Waite Smith. And admittedly though, I'm not familiar at all, and to be fair, all the decks I've used, they're all Rider-Waite Smith. So you have like the Rider-Waite Smith method, you have the Thoth, and then you have like the Lenormand. And then I recently found a new method through believe it or not, a tarot scholar. There's no other word for it. His name is Jack Chanak. He's actually written a tarot book. But some of my favorite, like, witchy people are people who are, like, also academics. So he's doing his PhD in, I believe it's, like, comparative religion and philosophy. So he's very, very knowledgeable, very intellectual, and he has done a lot of very in-depth study. So I very much respect his agency on the subject matter, and it's just fascinating stuff. In general. Let's put this here. Ooh, let's do that. I have got to do some stuff with this, amethyst that we've collected. Let's see, and of course the Arcana. Yeah, the Major Arcana. There's so much creative potential in all of that, and that's just, I don't know, that is just the fun part for me. Alright, let's make some more bread really quickly. I will, 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. Okay, I could do 4. I didn't realize I had 12. Okay. Let's show Comfortably Lost. We're going on a field trip, but we're just gonna be safe. Maybe not barreling in. Wow, I'm confidently going in the wrong direction. I should put signs for myself, but I don't think that would help. But, yeah, I have Jack Chanak's tarot book. It's pretty neat. So, here it is. There's fire everywhere. I was trying to mine that quartz down there, but I couldn't. This little guy Oh, he sets stuff on fire. Okay, that's not good. Oh, he is hostile. That or I hit him. Okay, so I gotta be really careful. But the fortress is down here. So there's just a lot going on. A lot going on in general. I'm gonna head back, though. I just really like the mermaid set you have. It is so beautiful. Yeah, Alex, I agree. That, I just love all things mermaid. I love, just mermaid lore. I have a book on sea folklore. I think it's downstairs. On just the history of ocean and sea folklore that includes things like mermaids, sirens, selkies. Mermaids are wicked. The mermaid set I actually have believe it or not, oh, this is getting... I have the mermaid set that I really like. Pull that up. I also, my first ever tarot deck was called the Oceanic, which also has mermaid, like, types. Like mermaid, like, elementals. So this is the mermaid deck. Have you seen the old mermaid movie Splash? I love that movie. That was one of my childhood movies. Yes, yeah, I have. It's very charming. It's 80s, I believe. Yeah, it's a cozy movie. And chat, have you all seen the movie Splash? It's very fun. My husband has not seen it, so at some point I need to subject him to it. The interesting thing is there was a Charmed episode based kind of loosely on Splash. You've not? Plink, hi! Oh, 25 stream Spring. Ranieri, wow. Aw. Well, welcome in. I like Plink too. But this is the mermaid one. It is a classic. The one that I also want to watch, although it looks wholesomely cringe as only a 90s movie is called Aquamarine. And it's apparently about, like, a blonde mermaid, or like a mermaid who meets these two girls, and I think they all have, like, oh, you're not married. Gumnus, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But I want to watch Aquamarine. It's like a teen, like, romancy type movie. Fun fact, they're a Splash reference in Final Fantasy 1. Really? I didn't know that. I actually haven't played Final Fantasy 1, too. But, Alex, you may get a kick out of this. My first ever tarot deck. Whoops. My first ever tarot deck is still a very beloved one. It's called the Oceanic Tarot, and this art is just absolutely stunning. So I'll try to zoom in. They're all mermaids, so you can just kind of see the mermaid art. It's so beautiful, and then I'll show you the other side as well. Oh, glare! So much glare! But I really loved... Where's that reference and what is the reference? My friend Daryl grew legs and walked on land. Mermaid NPC in Final Fantasy. Hit me with the Oceanic then. Oh, Kempt Alex. Okay, so Alex tarot deck. Okay, Oceanic. This was my first deck, so this will forever be a special deck for me. All right, so. Oh. Gotta make sure. And then just for fun, there's the backdrop. The art is really. That gradient is very, very beautiful as well. So this is a tarot card for Alex. Yay. Tarot stream. If you end up getting another protection card, that's when I'm going to be like, okay, something's up. Might have to do like I don't know, a Twitch stream protection spell for all of chat. All right, so okay, Alex, this is your deck. That is a gorgeous mermaid, coral mermaid. This is the King of Wands. The term here, the King of Wands, is associated with practicality. I always see the King of Wands as kind of to give a metaphor, like the military strategist or the strategy, like the very intellectual. But, like, planner is not the right word. That's why I use, like, military strategy or strategic. I think it's the most intellectual of the court king cards. Oh, okay. Your card is also on the very last in the description. So this, your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. The advice is to explore your passions and look to unconventional people and new places. I think you're in the right place if you're looking for unconventional people. The actress is Daryl Hannah, played Mermaid in Splat. Aw, that is incredible. Oh, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, Alex, your card is the king is an action man, which makes him an engaging companion and an aspiring leader. Self motivated, he is entrepreneurial, dynamic, and open minded. You will know what he is thinking, as his feelings always show. Travel may be important to him, and he's connected to many people with backgrounds different from his own. As the U card, in this case, this is probably a U card. The king indicates that you should expect to find practical solutions to problems and also see your network of friends and professional contacts grow. So, yay! Oh, I haven't pulled that deck out in a while. But I love this deck. I love this deck very much. It's seen years of... I've been kind of getting some heaters for cards this year. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, it's fun to think about. So I like tarot for a number of reasons. There's the creative and intellectual component of how artists and writers combine to tell a narrative story. From the the metaphysical side of things, for me, I see tarot as a great way of giving you something to think about that you wouldn't have. So I don't believe in, I'm going to call it fortune telling or fortune reading. I don't really believe in that. I don't think that, I don't know. That's just not, it's the reputation that's gotten from people who like to scam people by saying, I'm going to read your fortune. For me, it's more read a card and then reflect on it. Like, how can this card, what can this card give you to think about in your current life? And you find that, I don't know, for me, it's like a nice spiritual / mental activity, if that makes sense. And then I put them here because it is really fun. It is fun to like have a card pulled, and it's even more thrilling when it's like a card that's like, this is eerily accurate to such and such thing that I'm experiencing or going through or whatever. And so there's a huge intellectual component. Possible Banivator. But yay. I'm glad that people like the cards too. Because that's fun. I didn't know what to think when I was like, this is Twitch. I don't know if Twitch people are going to be interested in tarot, but that's been, I think, one of my most popular redemptions is the tarot one. The bird one's pretty popular too. Eventually I do have one that's like, show me a cool rock. All my rocks, minerals, crystal specimens, all of that are still, sadly, they're still packed away. So I have to not only unpack them, but bring a small collection upstairs, because they're all downstairs, to show off on stream. And I have a few little things, like, I've shown off my little obsidian. This is an owl, carved out of obsidian. So, like, inside, that's all obsidian glass. People like a lot of stuff on Twitch. That's so true. Dart wants a cool bird. And then I'm wearing one of my old favorite. This is a moonstone. It's like, it looks like the full moon. And then it's got little garnet. If I had to guess, tarot's got to be quite tame. Yeah, I mean, there are degenerates on Twitch who are like, show feet or whatever. I don't know. I feel bad. There are a lot of girl streamers or streamers who happen to be women who get a lot of harassment. Show feet! Sorry, I thresholded my mic. Booties, welcome in. I mean, I don't know. I'm just memeing at this point. But this is a full moon moonstone. Dart, I have not forgotten. I will show you the bird. I'm just showing shiny rocks. Show feet! I dragged a load of boxes behind me for a decade while moving far too frequently and recently finally unpacked 24 of them to consolidate and clean house a bit. It felt so good. Yeah, I know the feel. We move so much that, like, a good, like, at least 1/3 of my stuff is still packed. Like, this closet, if I opened it, it's all boxes. It's all just packed away boxes. And it's, it's a shame because I have, like, Sailor Moon, like, collectibles in there. I've got all kinds of stuff. I have a mermaid statue, like a really expensive mermaid carving that's just packed away in a box. Booties, welcome in. I hope you're having a good morning. I really do. Booties, were you affected by that weird, like, Verizon outage? Alright, let me get Dart a bird. Let me get Dart her bird. Where? Yeah. And any like, I had no signal. Like, I was purely, like, completely off the grid for 12 hours yesterday. I mean, I guess I wasn't because I did have Wi-Fi, so I wasn't off the grid. But like, get that Dart a bird. Now I have Google Fi for phone service. Smart. Oh my God, smart. Yeah, my husband and I are on Verizon, and we were just like couldn't reach each other, couldn't reach anybody. It was bad. So Audubon. Okay, yesterday's bird, Gas's bird was a red-tailed hawk. Let's do a Ooh, have I done your bird, Dart? Let's do the hairy woodpecker, which is such an unflattering and hilarious term, but the hairy woodpecker. I'm gonna do that. There's a reason why. They're a rare woodpecker, at least for my current area, and they were in migration a few weeks ago, and they're really funny. They have the goofiest sounds. They make the goofiest little noise. They crack me up really hard. So, Dart, here is your bird. And also the name hairy woodpecker is just hilarious. And I'm mature. Please, please, can we have this wholesome emote? Oh, it's gonna be feet related, isn't it? Oh, it's not! Streamer said show feet. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, absolutely. That is pretty dang wholesome. I love when their little teeth show. Like, my favorite, dogs. When they're completely relaxed, and they don't have like a, it's not like a disorder. It was actually wholesome. My chat does get really wholesome, and it's really funny because a lot of people who are regularly chatting here, not everyone, but a lot of people will say really degenerate stuff in like HK or Baldman's Discord, and then everyone here is so nice when they, I don't know, it's just funny to me. It reminds me of that Barb clip of, where Barb was saying that, he'll see chatters in Baldman's chat, and then those same chatters will be in his chat, like he'll recognize the username, and they're just completely normal in Barb's chat, but then in Baldman's chat, it's just copy pasta and like extreme nonsense, and it's a very fun kind of whiplash. Wait, I'm pretty sure I've seen those hairy woodpeckers in my area. They're so dang funny. The thing is, they look like downy woodpeckers just a little bit, but they make the stupidest noise. Like the first time I heard it, I didn't know what was going on, and then I ID'd it. And they are very cute. But they're in migration, like in the Carolinas, like migrating from a little further north. It's a cute bird. If I was a bird, I'd fight someone if they gave me that name as a species. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're buffering. Oh no. Oh dear God. That's not good. I actually forgot what we were doing because I was distracted by tarot cards and birds. Okay. Buffering. Oh, stream, please come back. I'm just waiting for it to come back. Okay, we're coming back slowly, but surely. Okay, I think we're back. Okay. I told my husband before he left, like, wouldn't it be funny if today the internet went out after our phone lines were down? Me at Barb, you have great Street Fighter emotes. Barb, thanks, glad you like them. Me at Ara, bald Lamau. Aw, yeah. I really want my first deck to be Adventure Time themed. Oh my gosh, Gas, I hope you get one. I really hope that you get one. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't think I bought any tarot decks in my time while we were in Pennsylvania. And it's fascinating because I know that there was actually a woman who owned a metaphysical store who got really in trouble because of an outdated law that technically banned quote-unquote fortune-telling, but she had like a witchy metaphysical shop, and she would do readings as part of the services that she offered, like, and there was like a huge like scandal about all of that, and the authorities were citing this really outdated law from the 1800s that banned fortune-telling and quote-unquote witchcraft practices or whatever, but she was just reading tarot cards, like it wasn't, I don't know. It's just kind of... I still remember that whole debacle. Let me Did I get the, okay, there it is. I just want the sapling. And any other resources. Look up needy ass. Aw. That's funny. Oh! Oh, that's the bruh okay, I understand the bruh thing now. So, when you put that, the minus bruh... Wow, don't I sound so cool trying to, like, explaining all this? Streamer, you're a dork. Just go back to playing Minecraft, you big dork. I'm talking to myself. Anyway, when I lived in Kentucky, I used to just go for random walks around town, found some run-down house that someone was doing tarot card readings for free. It was a really... That sounds so cool. Oh, I read last year. It was one of my favorite books of... Oh, I say last year. It was like 2024. It's a book called Starling House, which is a kind of a horror, like creepy, like haunted house story about Kentucky, rural Kentucky. And leave it to me to find horror kind of cozy, but I found this story very cozy in a wholesomely eerie kind of way. But a large part of it dealt with the Kentucky, the old mining history, and some of the questionable and kind of brutal things that the old miners faced. So there was like the ethical conundrum there, but it was also the idea of the old abandoned houses that have stuff going on. I don't know how to... I mean, it's not really tarot reading, so I guess I'm going off on a tangent. But the idea of discovering a house where there's just free tarot readings, that's pretty awesome. That's really, really cool. I have both, like, the curious itch for all the things, but I'm also, like, an insanely timid person. So on the one hand, the desire to explore abandoned buildings. That itch was so strong in Pennsylvania, because where I lived, and we did a lot of driving for hiking, so we would drive, I mean, sometimes upwards of an hour and a half to get to good hiking. But one of the things, like hiking Valley Forge in Pennsylvania is kind of an otherworldly experience, because all throughout Valley Forge, there are just these old ruins. They're hundreds of years old, like old colonial ruins that are just left in the hiking ground. And some of them are right off the path. So there's a cathedral, not a cathedral. There's a chapel, an old abandoned chapel that you can actually just walk into. And every time we went, I always went, and sometimes I would just, I don't know what the word is, but like, I loved being in that space so much. It was just incredible. And then if you went off the path, oh, the kinds of stuff that you found, it's just amazing. Or like the old gunpowder cannons are just kind of all over the place. Like, you just see all kinds of neat stuff. And I love that. Like, you're walking through the country's history, and that's pretty magical. Plink, bruh. I live near Pennhurst, so we visited outside of the season as kids. Love the creepy a bit. Yeah, me too. And Pennsylvania has so many of these buildings just kind of everywhere. And that's just, that's something that I miss Pennsylvania, but that's one of the things I missed the most, are just these beautiful, like, old, like, colonial homes, these old stone buildings that were just kind of everywhere. I never, like, I would go into the old ruins, like, on the hiking grounds, because I think you're kind of meant to, if you're, you know, comfortable with that. Driving in Valley Forge in the winter with a history cassette is locked in my memory. Wow, that's pretty special. Yeah, Valley Forge is really hardcore. I used to hike it weekly, but I got a really dire sports injury from hiking in the winter with the ice and the snow. Even though I used to always hike in the snow, but because it was so slippery, and it's all mountain hiking, so you're on the rocks, and so my poor ankle couldn't really handle it. So it taught me what my hiking limitations were. Streamer can't hike. It's really icy. It's really pathetic. Like, it was so frustrating, but it was still a good time. Very much a good time. Okay, let's check up on the wheat farm. I guess. Alright. What I really need to do is just leave this alone and just let the whole thing go like all yellow. I plank there where I am. But yeah, for those of you who do live in the States and who do like hiking, I do recommend like the Valley Forge. It's something else. It really is something else. It is pretty moderate to moderate intense. If you're scaling the mountains are quite rocky. But it's a good time. It is absolutely a good time. Okay, so slowly but surely we're acquiring food. 4 chickens, 7 breads. I'm gonna get back up to like my other run where I had like multiple stacks of bread. I think that'll be good for the nether. And then just kind of have... I've watched some hardcore streamers where they just have like food in their... constantly in use. I'm gonna keep the shield in my active hand, or whatever it's called, the left hand. We must have lived really close when you two were in PA. You got beautiful lakes. Maybe on a day I'll visit and do some hiking. Aw. Maybe, guess. Maybe. I won't give... we were on the Philly line. Like, we were an hour out from Philly in a direction, but we used to do long drives. So for us, the Valley Forge was a bit of a drive. But, yeah, it's like general southeastern Pennsylvania. I really want to do more exploring of like the Alleghenies, like Pittsburgh area. That area, I'd really love to do more of that. Because when I was a kid, I used to go into caves. We used to do the cave like exploration with my family. So we went into like the old like coal mines, that kind of thing. And that was super fun. My husband and I were very outdoor people. I know that he's very leery of cave, like he won't do like cave exploration because there are a lot of like things that can naturally go wrong. You got beautiful lakes. Yeah, Dart, if you like lake hiking, I'd somehow ever in the state. I mean, the thing is they're all so far away, but there's a lot of really nice lake hiking. When I was in Indiana, when I lived in Indiana, some of my favorite trails would circle like large lakes, and that was just beautiful. Indiana has some pretty fun ghost stories too. I don't know if we have anybody from Indiana here. I know I have a couple of my regulars in chat live in Indiana or grew up in Indiana. Diana of the Dunes is a really fun and really creepy like ghost story about a woman who just lived in like the dune, like the beaches of way up in northern Indiana. And that's a really fascinating story. Maybe one of these days we can have like a creepypasta stream where we just tell ghost stories. I mean, I'm also happy to share random, just even while I feel like, you know, I do the Minecraft stream or I'll do like a game stream, but I'm just sharing all the stuff. We have part of the Crabtree Falls here in North Carolina for hiking. It's so gorgeous. Oh my god. I want to go to North Carolina so badly. Like so badly. We're not far out from really good hiking in North Carolina. Our weekend, we're hoping to get down to Georgia. Anyway, because we want to go to the, there's a couple of mountain trails that we want to take, but I've always wanted to go to Asheville. Like, I've always wanted to do like the log cabin in Asheville thing. I'm not gonna lie, like that has always appealed to me. And South Carolina and North Carolina are both beautiful, but North Carolina is just on a whole other level. It is just stunning. Ooh, let's see. I saw a video a few days ago about a guy who went on a cave exploration, got trapped. The rescuers weren't able to rescue him. Yeah, governors, that things like that, and or like the caves will, pun intended, but like they'll cave in and people get stuck, or you could enter an area where there's like a toxic fissure emitting and then like not be able to breathe. There are a lot of, so I understand his concerns about cave exploration are more than valid. It can be quite dangerous. The kinds of caves I've explored and been in, though, have been usually very stable, usually wide. Like you're not going very deep or far into the caves. If that makes sense. And like my parents, they're not really super outdoorsy. So anything that we did was always very, you had a tour guide, things like that were very tempered and controlled. So much copper. Asheville is such a fun little town. It's short train ride. Oh, yay! Oh my god, that's awesome. Yeah, Asheville is magical. I've been married. It'll be going on 2 years in March, but we haven't had a honeymoon. Like we technically didn't even have a ceremony. We just we wanted to be married as soon as possible, so we like went through the court system, as a sort of, what's the word? Like just get married and then put off ceremony and all the theatrics. We're still both like, ceremonies are so expensive. Like when you go to the court, what, you pay $30 for the notary fee to get stamped so it's all legal. Whereas like if you, the full ceremony, like 5-digit number, I mean like you're low on the lower end, it's like what, 10 grand? And then if you really want to go all out, I mean I've had friends and people who've gotten married for upwards of like 40 grand, which just to me is, I don't know. If I have that kind of money, I would put it to a down payment to like a really nice house. But that's just like my take, personally. There are a couple of really cute books. Oh my god. Okay, that sells me. Like that would be something I'd actively want to go to, or like the old, like little like vintage bookshops. That sounds really fun. But yeah, long story short, I mentioned the whole like wedding thing because we haven't done a honeymoon, but that's something we want to do as a chance to just kind of get away from reality for a while and just celebrate each other or whatever, whatever people do on honeymoon. I'm kidding. Anyway, ooh, let's smell some coal. Okay. But Asheville is one of the places. Imagine all the TTS 40K could buy. I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That is, truer words have not been spoken. Where? Excuse me. I'm having another congested day, chat. I am so sorry. Save that thing of coal. I do want to get more coal. So always have a backup stack, is kind of my mentality. And I'd like to get more iron. But yeah, 40K could buy you a car. Or like, pay off a significant chunk of a nice car. But 40K is, like that's a down payment on a really nice house. Right there. That's a, like, I don't know. But I'm just thinking, and for me, this is, so I had, and this is, I promise I don't come from a place of judgment, but it's more just I could never relate growing up. Like, there are a lot of, like, people who fantasize about, like, their wedding day, and that's all good and fair. Like, I will never, yuck someone's yum, to use the overused expression that everyone's saying. But for me, I just could never relate to it. Like, the only thing that I thought was cool about a wedding is the idea of wearing a fun dress. But, like, I don't need to spend, like, $4,000 to wear a fun dress. Like, if that makes sense. And for me, equally, despite the fact that I'm trained in performance of all things, I don't want to stand and look pretty and do nothing. Like, at least when I'm performing, I don't know, making music, doing something that distracts from all the people watching. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Long story short, I've never, like, dreamed of having a wedding. For me, it's more like spending the rest of my life with someone I care about matters way more to me than the perfect wedding. I don't know. It's not something that was ever on my thing. And it's also because, I don't know, maybe I'm just a cheapskate. Whenever I look at like wedding budgets, or like, to book this venue, you must put a down payment of $800 and then pay $2,500 after the down. Like, why? You're only gonna be there for what, 4 hours, if even? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not for me. And then I used to do a lot of wedding gigs, like from when I was a kid onward, because everyone's like, oh, she plays piano, so she could play wedding music for cheap and free. I agree 100%. Yeah, same. And I spent a lot of time like performing for weddings, and when you go to hundreds of weddings, and when you're for playing, and you're like the outsider looking in, oh boy, there's so much cringe. I know that's a really awful way to say it. There's so much cringe, and there's so much like theatrics, and then 1 month later they go for divorce because surprise, surprise, the groom was cooked or something. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just Strimmer doesn't know what she's talking about. For me, it's more important to save the wedding money and spend it on a honeymoon or a car or a house. Exactly. Yeah, like if you have that kind of money to spend on one day, put it toward the future that you're like promising each other. Like for me, if I like had a big budget, that would go to a house, because a house is forever. One day is just dies of cringe. I've been invited to different weddings and from other cultures too, and the extravagant ones are sometimes more to show off. Exactly. Yeah, some people just show off that they have the wealth, and that to me is a little gross. And also, I'm from a culture that believes in the evil eye. Like, I don't want to tempt fate, if that makes sense. Like, I don't like having a lot of eyes on me. And I know it sounds, like, in my brain, I'm like, but you're also a performer. But, it's not the same. Because when you go to performer, you prepare for performing. But otherwise, I don't know. And then, there are going to be, like, the hate talkers and all this stuff, and I'd just rather be married. Like, for me, what made my, like, wedding, albeit court wedding, like, we went to the court, and then we read our vows at one of our favorite nature spots. Like, we went to a hiking trail. The trail was around brackish water, meaning it was where freshwater and saltwater met. So it was very wild. It was very, what's the word? Oh, I'm, like, talking and not really fully livestream based, but I'm just accepting these without actually looking at what they are. Dies of cringe. Oh, that's perfect. But yeah, long story short, I don't know. For me, it's getting married is about being with the person. Maybe that's just cheesy. Have you made a spyglass? Spyglass? Like a magnifying glass? That's probably not what you mean. What's a spyglass? But yeah, Strimmer's a little unusual. I'm probably like I'm just oh shoot. Okay. Oh, you're all guarded. Okay. Oh, I don't get any of the armor. Okay, okay, I've got one piece of flesh. Okay, I only took 1 heart of damage. Oh, it's a Minecraft item. Ooh, Brazilian footballer Ronaldo. Ooh! I remember Ronaldo spent an insane amount of money on his marriage with the media showing everything, just got divorced 3 months after. Oh, you're talking about old, like Ronaldo from the 90s, like late 90s, right? I loved Ronaldo back in the day. And then there was like Ronaldinho after. I know I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, I don't remember a whole lot of that, I'll admit. But yeah, exactly. It's just, oh, the celebrity marriage stuff is very, yeah. I just, oh boy. Speaking of cringe, R9, wait, what's R9? It's a Minecraft, oh, Spyglass Minecraft item. Ooh, I don't know what a Spyglass is. Happy Thursday already, mid-January, 2027 is coming soon. Ronaldo, oh, okay. Wow. This is, activating a really, really old part of my brain. R9, aw. Marvin, welcome in. Yeah, 2027. As dark as it is to say, we'll be here before we all know it. Like, blink twice and it'll be the new year. Like, it's just, um, look up R34. um, Anybody going to the World Cup? Spyglass functions like binocular. Ooh. Now I want to look up how to make it. 'Cause I'm curious. Backyard bash is ideal. Wedding. That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let me, oh, you know what? Let's collect his, okay. Okay. So we'll put that away. Now I kind of want to see how to make the, spyglass. Ooh. I can make one. Oh dear God, I can actually make one. One amethyst and 2 chunks. Oh my God, let's do this. Let's make one. Will there be a World Cup at this point? Oh no, I speak for everyone to say we are skipping the World Cup. I haven't watched the World Cup in the last couple of World Cups I haven't watched. I used to watch it all the time with my family because we were all really big on that. I actually have a Germany, because I loved, Germany was my favorite team. World Cup tickets are too expensive. They are, and Booties, I imagine you're on the same page as me with this. I don't like being around a lot of people. I know that sounds kind of wimpy and pathetic, but hey, I'm on Twitch, so I guess that's not really surprising, right? But, like, the idea... Oh, let's go play with our new toy! Whoa! Okay. Oh my God! Okay, Ender, thank you for pointing out this thing. Whoa, my God. Okay, that's so cool! Okay, streamer is very excited. I'm out in the open, completely exposed. You know what? Let's go do this inside the cave. Oh my God, how awesome is that? Alright, let's throw out the flesh. Make sure we don't throw out our new shiny toy. What do we have here? They got a lot of not so popular teams coming to the Bay Area. Jordan, Algeria, Paraguay, Qatar, Australia. Yeah, what the hell? I'm saying this as an Egyptian. Why are there Middle Eastern teams on the World Cup tickets are too expensive. You can use it to check out the fortress before going in. Thank you, Ender. Oh my God, I didn't think about that. That's so cool. Oh, I love being around people. It's why I run the fan club for my local soccer team. Oh, well, that's so, okay, that's really wholesome. Yeah, I just more mean, like, for me, I'm just jaded, and really big crowds, I just find a little overwhelming. I don't, I don't, I'm not a people hater, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I get jaded, but I do objectively like being around people. I've been around a lot of people who, I don't know. Anyway, but that's really wholesome. That's super wholesome. Germany gives me goosebumps. Gumnus, I understand. I know, Gumnus, you're Brazilian. For what it's worth, I will give my family credit. They were all hardcore Brazil fans. All of them. I was the oddball who liked the German team. So that was my problem. I did root for Brazil when they weren't playing against Germany. Like, if Brazil and Argentina went against each other, I was always rooting for Brazil. Unless I was surrounded by my, like, hardcore Argentine fans, and then I was like... Anyway, remember Germany versus Brazil? Oh my God, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Is there a finite amount of money you'd accept to run into the field as a streaker during the World Cup? $1 billion! Germany is training here in Winston-Salem at Wake Forest University. Is that... I actually got an invitation to interview for Wake Forest University. Well, I probably shouldn't be saying that, but anyway. I do a lot of things for $1 billion. Honestly, Alex, probably too. Brazil! Ben! Oh, Bra 7-1 ill. Scatter! Oh no! What if... Okay, now that we have this shiny new toy, I just want to mess with it. So, the first thing I want to do... Whee! Major egg on Brazil. Oh, yeah. That's like 30 minutes from where I live. Wow, that's so cool. Major egg on Brazil, 7-1. They got a word for all the winners in the world. How about a name when you lose? Deacon Blues? I liked Spain as well. I had a phase in my childhood where I feel like I just reveal how much of a weirdo I am. But I did have a phase. So when I was a kid, I used to play goalkeeper. And so I had a phase where I would follow a bunch of goalkeepers. So I had favorites. Oliver Kahn was obviously a favorite. But I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I thought Oliver Kahn was fantastic. But Iker Casillas from Spain, I thought was one hell of a charismatic goalkeeper back in the day. And so I followed him, and he was just like one of my favorite players. All right, Eos, who is the GOAT in football? Oh, I don't know. Because the thing is, I feel so bad. I am very behind the times. Like, when I watched football, it was football/soccer. It was like, I mean, there's the Ronaldo and then the Ronaldinho era. And I am basing it off it because whatever favorite teams are, like, Brazil really is kind of, to me, will always be like the big... who is the GOAT in football? I don't know, because there's so many, like, really strong players. Like, I did, my gut says to answer Oliver Kahn, because he was, like, the first formative, like, very memorable. Which feels like such a douchebag answer when you have people like Messi or Ronaldinho or, like, some of those bigger players. Can you ever go wrong with Maradona in the hand of... Yeah, oh my... Yeah, Maradona, yeah, I mean... Thierry Henry, oh. Yeah, no, Thierry Henry he's phenomenal. Is he still, like... He'd be retired right now, right? Or is he still playing, or... Any answer other than Messi or Pele is wrong? I was gonna say Pele. Not even Penaldo. Any Cristiano Ronaldo fans in chat? I always thought he was a great player, but like, his modeling, like, side gig was also just kind of hilarious. As, like, all hell to me. I know that's a really silly thing to say. Okay, I have to be careful, but... while I'm in here. Ooh, Zidane! Oh my god, yeah! Wow, you guys are all reminding me. Wasn't Zidane also bald? Like, Zidane had that beautiful bald head, too. Zidane is phenomenal. Zidane, yeah, I forgot. He was a family favorite. Yeah, Zinedine Zidane. Messi overrated. That's okay, booties. I understand. I like Messi, but I get it. He was a little dramatic. Penalty merchant, yeah. I like the Ronaldo statue. In my opinion, Messi and Pelé are above everyone else. Penaldo would be third for me, though, just above Maradona. Ooh. Bald. Aw, poor little guy. I want to get, like, a couple more, like, amethyst pieces and shards and stuff. I just have to be careful. Instead of this calcite. Gotta be sneaky. Let me actually just follow chat. I will say Henri is one hell of a shout. Oh, this is like bringing back so many fond memories for streamer. I haven't really followed like soccer slash football in a really long time. And for a number of different reasons. One, like my husband isn't super into sports, and needless to say, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So I just don't. It was something I just kind of watched with my own family, growing up, but. I feel like if given the opportunity, it would be nice to get back. I used to watch EPL pretty regularly. Shoot. Okay. I have to not, like, bull in a china shop these, like, open spaces. Let me get back to safety really quickly and then get back to the conversation. Go Kings! We're talking EPL. Please times 100. Kemptowns, I'm an Arsenal diehard. So Henri is my god. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, Booties, I think you might hate me if I tell you. I used to be a big Manchester United fan. And it was because of the dynamic between Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo just cracked me the hell up, which is not really a valid reason to root for a team, but I just thought they were so dang hilarious. Go Kings! I don't think even Henri knows he was better than Messi though. Yeah, but he's my support, and that's more than enough. Man U stunk last season. Oh, I bet they did. That's fine as long as you didn't say Tottenham. Nope. My sister used to be a Tottenham fan, but she's like more hard like Liverpool. Like she was a big Liverpool person. Okay, I'm just waiting for this to load. Tottenham. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't care about Tottenham. Like Tottenham was just whatever. I didn't understand why she rooted for them too. No offense. Oh my god. My sister's also a mod in this channel. Oh, I don't know. I like Vinnie Jones as an actor. He used to play football. Vinnie Jones. Promotion and relegation is cruel and entertaining like today's gladiators. Yeah. 7TV is doing an infinite loop thing, so I'm gonna just refresh. Network error. I think I'm still connected. Okay. Alright, add to. Wow, wow, streamer is not very cool. I don't have all the, like, cool kid emotes. What is my problem? But this is why we have chat, because chat redeems the cool kid stuff. It's true! Yeah. Yeah, Marvin, I meant to say how very thought-provoking. Alright, let's narrow this down. Where's stream? I was happy when Tottenham won the Europa League, mainly because of Son. Aw, I'm guessing that was semi-recent-ish. Because I can't imagine Tottenham winning Europa. I wanted to watch more Bundesliga back in the day. And then I watched Serie A with my family as well. Although, for me, when I watched Serie A, it was to follow players, like favorite Spanish players. Or like players who were playing in Spain. So like... Still fear for Liverpool. Oh, you would get along with my sister. I think you already do get along with her, but she's was a really big Liverpool. Like, she has a Liverpool banner that I think is still hanging up in her room, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is, I just want to use my shiny new toy. I'm not going to go to the fortress yet, because I think I need a lot more food and, I don't know, all the things. Sus. Oh, I forgot to put away. Try not to get set on fire. Oh, it's made of all... Look at all that brick. Like, I just want to rate it just for the brick. Okay, this magma cube, I think, is actually hostile. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, so how do I not get burnt? What the hell? Okay, so I didn't think that guy was hostile, and then he's been whacking me. Crystal Eos was burnt to a crisp while fighting Magma Cube. Okay, so today I learned that the Magma Cubes, as cute as they are actually hostile, but it's been so neutral. It's Jover! We lost the Tottenham never wins anything meme, but it was for a good cause. Okay, so the Magma Cube is not very nice. Burnt to a crisp. That was like the best. Fur! Grr! E! I broke chat. I broke me. I broke streamer. Yay! We lost. Interruption! Oh no! Well, you know, and this is why I've been wanting to... Oh, I loved my little world, too. I was, like, getting ready. Okay, so the Nether is really dangerous. That's what I'm learning, is that the Nether is just gonna kill you. It's cool. What's for lunch? Chicken pot pie. Ooh, what is for lunch? Okay, so Marvin, I normally have lentils for lunch, but one of my, I'm not gonna call it a guilty pleasure, but Morning Star is like a vegetarian / vegan brand, or they do like plant-based, quote-unquote plant-based foods. It's not like I try to avoid like packaged foods, nothing against it, but I'm a little bit of a sucker for their plant-based corn dogs. I don't know why, I just think they taste really good, and I found them on sale at our grocer, so I bought those, and I might have just one. Sonique, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What did you play? Welcome in, raiders, too. I hope that stream went wonderfully, and it's lovely to have you. Regular magical fruits. Welcome in, Ginger. All right, so that was our attempt 3. Let's create our new world. We'll just get that started. Raiders! Aw. We'll call this 4. And then PB 133. Okay. Cool. Game mode hardcore. Alright. God, this is like, it's fun. We're vibing, but this is so painful. Like, we had all this. We even had a little pet. We didn't even get to name our armadillo. That's okay, though. Oh, we're back to being on the beach. Another beach world. Wow, this looks almost eerily. Okay, there's trees. I was about to say it looks like eerily similar. Oh! Oh! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just YOLO run for it. Streamer, what the hell are you doing? Don't you know that's instant death? It's daytime, though. Oh my god. Okay, it's a village. Yes, please? Okay, do I need cactus? I guess take the green dye. Oh my god, okay, well, wow. How lucky. How incredibly lucky. More bread. Dead bush and you can keep the bundle. You put some stuff in it. Yeah, why not? Oh, and you know what? There are 2 beds in here. May as well just take that. And then, stick one of them. Okay. And it may be worth just taking that. Crispo, hello! As cute as they are! Oh, Alex, you really do make the best clips. Hang on, I think I just missed some stuff in chat. You gotta fight magma cubes like you're Obi-Wan. That armadillo gonna die of hunger because you died, by the way. That's so sad. Oh no. Crispo, welcome on in. Hi, hello, and hi to you too. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, when you're in the Nether, like, it's just kind of, I don't know. It is, I'm learning, it's pretty dangerous. Here, we'll take the torch. I'm the problem. I'm raiding this poor village. Ooh, I want that cat. But you know what? Ooh. Cartography table. We got some... What the heck? Okay, that was weird. Camels. Wow. Alright, I've been in there, I believe. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so this is special because we have an immediate food source. And we're like right by a village, which is very nice. Okay, so we're set on food now. Ooh, what's in here? They're keeping so much cactus. I don't understand. Alright, lots of torches. Oh, come on, you guys don't need this many torches, surely. What do we have here? Oh no, you died. Yeah. It's a thing that happens. Yeah, I died in the nether. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Okay, I'm gonna put some of the stuff off of my, like... Let's, keep the bread out. Hay pile. Camel stands up. Cute. Okay. I haven't seen any villagers. Oh, there's a villager. She tried to hug a magma cube. Yeah, it was cute. Well, it was more, I had no idea what that thing was. She thought it was cute and found out the hard way they aren't friendly. I didn't, yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'd run into it before and it was neutral. So I don't know if it was like, did I aggro it or are they just always hostile and I just didn't know. But it's okay. Hey, check this out. It's a wheat farm. Okay, I'll leave his wheat alone. I've got so much bread. Cute. I love the teal. Teal's my favorite color. WSP. Oh, I remember. That's what's up. Hello, Sins. Welcome in. Kisnall, welcome in as well. How are you? I hope work is going well. I don't want cactus. Cactus is bad. Yes! Yay! See, I figured it out. I'm not as clueless today. I mean, about some things anyway. I died in the nether to a magma cube. He was very cute, but he's not very nice, so learned that the hard way. Hey, look, it's a Badlands again! Okay. So, over there. Alright. Ooh, there's some more stuff here. Go exploring. Okay, I really need to, grab a tool, like make tools. But for now, let's just, I don't know. This seems very dangerous. This seems like you run in, and then you run into the cactus and get hurt. It does not seem like a good time. Anyway. What do we have? Just finished suffering through our weekly team connection meeting, so now I'm free to watch Twitch and actually work. Oh, God, that sounds painful. My husband has a meeting like that later today, and I know he's not really looking forward to that. And it sucks because it means he has to come home later. Magma cubes are super annoying. Yeah, they really are. I had no idea. It looked cute, and the thing is, my first couple of, like, derping around in the nether, it didn't attack me at first, so I just assumed it was neutral, because I'm still learning, so I don't know a lot yet about the nether, but I'm learning the hard way, get it, because hardcore. I'm glad, it's definitely dangerous. And the magma cube was my, death by magma cube. That's pretty special. They're so stinking cute, and yet so mean. Ooh! Wow, an abandoned railroad track. Wow, I'm going in completely unarmed. Reckless abandon. Okay, I need to not be in here. Yeah. So it's like, I know I just died, but it doesn't mean I have to be dumb. So let's get out of here. And let's, maybe get back to the other side of all this. Oh boy. Let me, let's pause and read that. It's a round robin where everyone gets on camera and we all say what our plans are for the weekend. Lamau. God, that's so cringe. I'm so sorry, Kisnall. I usually just say no plans, but some people tell us all about how they're going to go on a walk and then go to Costco. Today I got paid to hear about a scavenger hunt that someone did for their 18th birthday party many years ago. Wow. I mean, God. Oh, God. Hey, everybody at work. Please pretend you all like each other, even though... I'm just kidding. It's so bad. It sounds so cringe. It's, oh! Spawner! Okay, let's get away from that, but that's cool. Wait, where the hell am I? Okay, this was our town. Alright, I'm gonna go back and just try to get some, like, tools. Like trees and stuff. Outdoor spawner. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, today I learned farm it. Yeah, but I'm, like, naked and have nothing. But yeah, it's free spiders XP. That's huge. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that. There is a town. I spawned right next to a town, which is so great. But, oh, hey, what do you have? He doesn't want to trade. Disagrees. Well, that's rude. Well, I'm going to take your blast furnace. I don't think I can take his blast furnace. I'm sure that that did nothing for my agreeability. But whatever. Cartographer. Okay. Paper. Interesting. Okay, I can get him paper. Okay. There's trees all the way out over there. I just need some wood for tools. Have you ever made them into XP farm? No, I actually haven't. I've never made like an XP farm or anything like that. I have seen those kinds of farms on like servers, friend servers. It's called a village. He doesn't have a job. Oh, nice avatar. What's in it? Oh no, pickaxe. Have you ever made... Oh, okay. Yeah, the XP farm. But that could be something that we eventually try. Like, you know, thanks to Alex, I was able to craft like an automated furnace thing. I don't know what what are they called again? Like, I was able to automate a furnace situation. I've made the old school ones where you put a bunch of water under the spawner. That's the ones I've seen, yeah. And then funnel them into a hole where you can one-shot them with your hand after they take fall damage. I don't know if there's a better way now. The super smelter. Yeah, super smelter. I don't know if there are better ways now. Pilot lights. Yeah, I've seen other people's work and been very impressed. Okay. God, so much of the day is gone that I wonder if it's a good idea to be running all the way out to the jungle. But, you know what? I derp around in the nether. Nothing feels dangerous anymore. God, this is so far away. I have a bed, too. So let me just put the bed on. Let's, oh dear God, so far. Look at the bunnies. Okay, finally. So if need be, I can actually, Woo! Is this a jungle tree? Look, everyone, I'm chopping down a tree with bread. Or, well, I was. When you die in Minecraft, you gotta start all over. Only in hardcore. So I'm playing in hardcore, which is, me torturing myself for content. I'm kidding. I honestly just, I do like the idea of the challenge. It does make for great content equally, because then it's like, I just lost a whole world that I worked so hard to... Alright, they are jungle logs. Oh, they're so pretty, though. Okay. Cocoa beans? Wait, can I make a cocoa farm? Alright, so... Oh, I hate to, like, the jungle logs are so pretty, but needs must. I need a crafting table, and then, I need a pickaxe. Oh, I'm just going to make I'll make a pickaxe and an axe, I think. So here's our pickaxe, and then our axe. Just to speed stuff up. Okay, let me check chat. Hence the hardcore. Yeah. It's relatively simple compared to other ones, plus you get string and spider eye to trade to fishermen and shepherders. Good to know. Oh, good to know. And breed armadillos. Oh, now I want to try all the things. I've been loving the activity, by the way, in my Minecraft channel on Discord. Like, a lot of you have been sharing really cool stuff. I know Ender shared some suggestions. Well, we can eventually try to do the fortress thing sometime. But, this would be a really cool thing to look into and figure out how to do. Because that sounds, one, it sounds like it would be a lot of fun. But also, I think I'd be very interested in pursuing that further. Alright, I think I'm gonna plop the bed down. Okay. Can't yet. Okay, sleep, sleep, sleep. Watch the sunset. This is very dangerous of me to, like, not make a hole before doing this, but I don't know. Needs must, right? Here we go. Sweet dreams! Chat, I will be right back. I just need a quick bio break. I could put a YouTube video. Please do! Yeah, I would really appreciate that. Just one moment. I just need the restroom, so I'll be very quick. I appreciate that a lot, guys. I really, really do. I do actually have a question for experienced Minecrafters or just people who know how Minecraft works. I see a lot of things where it's like, get to the Wither, defeat the Wither. So I know the game has, like, big bosses, but the question I guess that I have is, like, where are these bosses? Are they just, you kind of RNG spawn into them, like the way that I spawned into the magma cube? Is it, or do they seek them out? Is there, like, a thing that you have to seek out? Are they, like, in certain biomes or certain kinds of builds inside biomes? You make the Wither. Oh, so you can make a... How do you make the Wither? Ender Dragon is in the end. Yeah, I actually don't even know how to get to the end. I think I saw that there's, like, a special portal you make, like, kind of how you make, like, the nether portals to get to the nether. There's, supposedly, like, a portal to get to the end, but I will admit, I actually have no idea how to get to the end. Alright, let's move some of this up. Put the pickaxe and the wooden axe out. Dead bush. Cute. Okay. And there's a part of me that's like, just get a couple more, just get some more tree. tree bits. 4 soul sand and 3 wither skulls. Oh, is that how you make the wither? Okay, that's really fascinating. Pretty cool, but yeah, I just, Okay, so there's a lot that I don't know, because I don't even know where you get soul sand and stuff from. That's pretty cool, though. Wither skeleton skulls, yes. Wow. Well, there's a lot that Streamer sure doesn't know. It's fascinating stuff, I will say. It really, really is. Oh, let's go for a little swim. It's a little oasis. I want to go back to the village because there was great mining. I'm gonna get some stone. Okay, perfect. This, game has sure liked spawning me in, like, deserty areas. Like, I do want to explore the mesa as well. Okay, I have to remind myself that I have no armor right now. So I'm, One day Chris is gonna be 100 days. Me versus Warden. I don't even know what the Warden is. Yeah, one day. Watch it, we'll all go back to, like, hey, do you remember when, like, the 100-day challenge was a thing? And not... I mean, maybe. I also... I don't know, I think I'm learning with... The more that I, stream... Like, the more that I play, the more that I learn. I don't do any gaming off-stream at this point. I just... There's so much else that I have to do that I don't end up gaming or practicing. But having the, regular... stream hours in the game means I do learn just like little by little. Warden is more of a do not fight rather than an actual boss. Ooh. See, everyone, this must be how like boomers feel when all the like younger cool people. I mean, the thing is, like I think Gas and I are like close to the same age, so I just mean the whole like I have no idea what's going on, but I'm vibing, like totally vibing. Like I want to know what a Warden is. This is what everyone's here for. It's like, wow, she knows nothing, but it's still a good time. But like, I don't know, I vibe. I mean, it's a vibe for me, in a good way. Ooh, what are you growing here? Is it just wheat? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I want to explore those. But I'm gonna keep going this way, because there was, yeah, there's a stone and stuff here. Okay, cool. This was what I wanted to do. All right. We'll get a decent supply of stone. That will make a nice stone tool set. I just gotta, like, I'm so curious. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I should be prioritizing getting my defensive stuff and a build. I think I want to do, like last time, though, grab some terracotta. If we can get enough terracotta, that would be great. This color pattern is so fun, too. Aw. Look at that. Ooh, I wonder how you make the glazed terracotta. Because we could take this plain terracotta and then make it pretty. Or something, I don't know. Okay, there's a lot going on. I think this was where I came from. I guess it doesn't matter too much where I came from. So many blocks. And so many. Smelt it or dye it and then smelt it. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh. Alright, something I should do is just, get my crafting table down. And then, oh, I don't, let's save these. Alright, let's get our tools. We'll make a stone axe, just for the sake of it. We'll make a stone pickaxe. Actually, we'll make 2 stone pickaxes, I think. Cool. What else do I need? I'll make a hoe. Why not? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I'd still like to fight it. Oh! I don't... What's the warden? I really like purple and black glazed terracotta as a floor trim. Aww! Yeah, maybe we, I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm just grabbing resources to build a, Ooh, I like this color. I want to build an all terracotta house. Huh. Part of me is saying to get back to the village and just have my build be there. Just the nearness of the village. I think there was a librarian, or maybe it was a cartographer. But the nearness to the village will be a good thing for everything, just in general. Warden is it? I will fuck you up, mob! The Warden is the deep dark boss in ancient cities. Ooh, okay. That sounds sinister. But it also sounds like it could be a really good time. Streamer, I don't think you know what a good time is. But, I don't know. No, it's easy to get super, when I personally decided I was going to be doing these hardcore runs, I knew fully what I was getting myself into. That it's like, you're going to die a lot. It's gonna be chaos. But, okay. That's probably more than enough. And then we can, watch the sunset. Yo, I need that avatar. What's ASMH? I don't know what you're talking about, Ginger. Are you talking about, like, my, the profile, like my little Stardew thing? Warden is most specifically not a good time. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't even know what he is. Something. Okay. I mean in Minecraft. My avatar in Minecraft. Oh, my Sailor Neptune? Yeah, I downloaded, like, that skin years ago. I don't really remember where I got it from. Someone sent it to me, because Sailor Neptune was my favorite character in Sailor Moon. But yeah, I don't remember where I got it. It was from a friend. But I think they've got all of the, like, Sailor Moon characters, too, not just Sailor Neptune. Okay. I'm still gathering stuff. Just give me the option to, make myself a nice space. Okay, so now what I want to do is get back to... Okay, I remember this goofy little stairway. Ooh, let's grab more. I don't know. Because I'd like to start off with a nice build, and then we can worry about mining. And then the triple stair will remind me, oh, I was definitely here. In Minecraft, like your skin. Yeah. Okay. That is a very Strimmer was here kind of. Okay, great. Okay. I should probably make more pickaxes, but let's, Ooh, what are these? Oh, nothing of interest. I'll gather these ones, though, because they give sticks. So I'll just be useful. Okay. Alright. Should be good for now. Ooh. Wow. Oh my god, look at that. Hey, maybe we can mine straight down for this. There's a pretty snazzy, ravine thing. Alright, that's good to know that that's there. I'm being, jump in, streamer! Alright. Ginger, wow, the joke went way over your head. It's a joke. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a meme on the, Oh boy, no faith. No faith, okay. Perfect. Getting a decent supply of the sugarcane, so that's good. Actually, I think I want to maybe grab just a little more. Where's that leading? Nowhere. Cool. Right. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Save that. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Alright, I'm just looking for the town again. But this is pretty awesome. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is really... Like, look at all that iron that's just sitting down there. That it will be, like, this is very, like, ore-rich. So, finding a way to safely descend. And actually, this looks like a safe way down here could be a really cool thing that we just do. Digging sand with a stick looks actually like a very... Oh, rich! Yeah. No, I mean, we could, I'll come back to this when I've got a little bit more, gear. Okay, here's our town. There we go. Thank goodness for large jutting structures in the sky that help us. But this is pretty fantastic. So there's pretty good mining in this area. Did I just come full circle? Because I was just over there, right? Okay, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, I don't think I actually aggroed him, so that's good. Alright, first things first is finding a nice place to set up camp. I think somewhere just out here will be good. Alright, wow, we've got a nice terracotta supply. Okay. This could be our base color. 28. Okay. My base does not need to be super big, so I'm not going to, Alright, look! No. We'll do that. And then fill out some of this. And cute. Yellow terracotta. I don't have like a method to the madness. This is just me plopping blocks down. But we're vibing. Let's see. We could do 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2. I get like a couple of different. We can like multi-tone this. I don't need the shovel right now. Ooh, I can make a moat. That would be pretty fun. Okay, so... Oh, in all of this, I don't have dirt. But there's not a lot of dirt, which is totally fine. But that's fascinating. So this will be our door. We'll put that there just as a, hey, Stripper, this is the door. Okay. I just want that teal, but oh, wow. Teal bed, crafting table. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna make some windows. There's so much sand that I do actually kind of want to just, like, have a lot of open window. All right. Let's go steal the blast. Or, well, let's actually just sleep. Yeah. Now, I do want to grab the blast furnace is a little faster. Do I have enough? I've got one thing of coal. Well, dang it. Okay, so I do have to do quite a bit of mining beforehand. Although the other thing too is that it might be a let's see. I'm trying to remember where the blast furnace was. So I think to start off, maybe we just go a little on the conservative side with the resources we use, if only just because okay. I don't really have a whole lot of resources yet that I can freely use. Okay, so this could be, so there's our window situation. Alright, let's do this. Do we have any other terracotta colors? We don't, and that's okay. I'll just kind of alternate. Okay, and then we'll do, so this will be a bit of a darker space than I've usually made, but that's okay. I am okay with this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I figured that I was going to take quite a bit of damage doing that, but whatever. Okay. Alright, our next step then is, of course, to build a, some doors. A door. Okay. May as well just have them. I will have to go out and get more chests, petit. Okay, so it's very inelegant, but it honestly gets the job done. And I will, on each side of the space, just have some torches. Okay. Perfect rectangular abode. Hey, look, it's a friend. What's going on? Okay. I don't know what this is, but I thought it looked cool. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something with it. And maybe we won't. I don't really care at the moment. I'm just kind of vibing. Alright, and then our next goal is to just get a little bit more sand. I'm not gonna lie, like, I would not mind making, like, a little moat. When we get the buckets, the water buckets and stuff. Like, that may be something really fun. And then that might discourage villagers from finding my, house and, like, invading it. Okay. Time to be a little bit of a douchebag. I do want that blast furnace. Okay. I can't remember where it was. Okay. Potato. Are you growing potato? You don't look like you're growing potato. God. Now I'm just going in circles. This is fine, though. It is honestly fine. There it is! He will come back for it. Like, if I have the blast furnace, he'll use it in my space. Which I think I'm okay with. Beetroot. Perfect. I can make beetroot soup. Beetroot seeds. Great. They'll replant. Whoa! Skeleton rattles. I don't like that. Okay, I don't want to aggro all the things. I may, you know what, I should just, like, get a light source in this area. So let's just do that. Just because, it's a good place for stone. So... having a good supply of stone for now will be really helpful. Alright, okay, this world's gonna need a lot of work. It's going to need a lot of work, but I think this is a good place to start. Gotta avoid the, okay, that's where I fell. I hear the skeleton. Thank God we don't have a villager in here. Alright. I don't have internet right now. I don't know what's going on. So I think this is just a good place to just wrap up and unfortunately end stream. So let's just do that. Alright. I think I'm live again, but internet is getting real shaky, as it tends to be. Thank you all so much for watching. We will wrap up here. I'll be back next week. If I'm able to stream sometime in the meantime, then cool, but otherwise my schedule is just that Monday through Thursday. I need to eat. Yeah. New worlds. New fun things. All the good stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we will be back.